Hey guys, it's me, Lady Red. How are you doing today? I hope fabulous. I am coming to you guys today because I was tagged by AnitdnahS, and she actually tagged me sometime last month, and I'm just now getting to it. So yeah, I figured what better way to start off a Monday than responding to a tag. So let's just go ahead and jump right in and get these questions answered. The number one question is, if you were on death row, what would you order for your last meal? And my response to that would probably be grilled lamb chops with some garlic mashed potatoes, asparagus spears, and oh yeah, some dinner rolls and a large Sprite. No, you knew I was gonna say Sprite. Gotta have my Sprite. How many times did you record your first video? Wow, my first video I probably recorded about 15 times. And even after that, I still was very nervous and felt very uncomfortable about posting it. So it was about 15 times. So I'm glad that I recorded it and continue to record it, and I'm glad that I stuck with it, and I'm still learning. So even now, I may record a video 3-4 times before I actually post it because I just don't feel comfortable with it yet. But I'm getting there. I'm getting there. What are your first thoughts when you wake up? My first thoughts when I wake up is to check on my son, Christian. And so yeah, that's probably, I guess that's my first thought. That's normally my first thought, is to check on him, see how he's sleeping. Oh, if, you know, to see if he's already up. Sometimes he'll come and wake me up. Other times he won't. He'll just cut the TV on in his room. So that's my first thought, is I have to check on my son. Let's see here. If you received a gift you didn't like, what would you do with it? Well, it depends on who it is from. Let's see. If it is from someone that's very close to me, that, and I don't, you know, like if it's from my husband or my grandmother, or even my mom, somebody like that, I'll keep it. Even if I don't like it, I normally will keep it. If it's from someone that I really am not really close to and they give me something, then I'll accept it. But normally what I'll do is if someone comes around and they say, oh, I like that, then I may re-gift it and give it to that person, you know. But I won't throw it away. I won't throw it away. Let's see. What's your fondest childhood memory? My fondest childhood memory is cooking with my grandmother, who passed in 2007. And I just remember growing up with her and watching her and learning from her how to cook and make things from scratch. And, you know, just sharing those special moments with her, because none of the other kids were really interested in learning how to cook, you know, with her. But I wanted to know it all, because I just, you know, it was just something about the way she would make her pies and her chicken and dumplings and just things like that. And so I wanted to learn all of it. I wanted to know. So that's one of my fondest memories. If you seen someone with a booger hanging out of their nose, would you tell them? Yes, I would. How I would tell them depends on who they are and where we're at. So if it's just you and I, then I would just go ahead and say, hey girl, you got a booger right here. You know, you got a booger hanging out your nose. But if it's a total stranger, I might say, excuse me, you have something on your nose, you know, and I may do it that way. So it depends on who they are and where we're at. But I still would tell you. How many tattoos or piercings do you have, if any? Okay. I have one tattoo, and it's here on my arm. It's my name. And the reason I got this tattoo was actually supposed to be Tammy and Lawrence. But I came to my senses after he finished the Tammy part and decided that there was no way I was going to put this man's name on me. And I'm so glad that I didn't, because we broke up like 2 weeks after I got the tattoo. So my name is on him, but I definitely was not putting his name on me. So yeah, I don't have any piercings outside of my ears, and that's it. Nothing else is pierced. Let's see. Who inspires you the most? Okay, guys. This one was really hard for me because I actually have 2 people that have inspired me a lot. One has passed away and one, of course, is still living. The first person, of course, is my grandmother, who I was just telling you passed away in 2007. She inspired me a lot because she was just a very strong woman, and she was very hardworking. She had 13 children, and it would just always amaze me how she raised those kids and how well she took care of my grandfather. And she was just an awesome woman. Even how she took care of me and the things that she tried to teach me to carry on, you know, into my adult life. She was so happy when I finally got pregnant with my son, and I was so happy that I was finally able to have a baby, and that I was able to have him before she passed away, because she was there with me through all the other experiences of having miscarriages and stuff. And she constantly just kept telling me that it would happen when the time was right. And so she just really inspired me to stay strong and to believe in myself. The other person that inspires me, I met her last year via YouTube, and she has become my big sister. She always has something positive to say to me. She always has something encouraging to say, but she's always honest with me as well. And I call her my big sister because although I do have an older sister, this person probably has taken more time to talk to me and be there for me and stuff than my own big sister. So that's the reason she really inspires me. She inspires me because she is just very motivated, very positive, and she just keeps going no matter what. And I love that about her, because it's what keeps me going a lot of times whenever I feel like giving up. And I can call her or send her a text message, and she always knows exactly what to say. And that person would be, as you know her here on the YT, AnitdnahS, Shay, Shantina Says. She's an awesome person, and if you don't know her, you definitely need to get to know her, because she's really a special person. She's my big sister, and I love her. So that is the other person that inspires me. Have you ever been beaten up? I was beaten up when I was in the 3rd grade. I started going to a new school, and none of the girls liked me. So I had about 3 girls to jump on me and beat me up. I got them back later, but yeah, I did get beat up. Wasn't nice. My mom was really upset about it, but it happened, you know, hey. When you were a kid, did you ever steal candy at the checkout? Yes. Let me just say this. You guys know that I am country. I am from North Carolina, born and raised here. And at the time whenever I was younger, we stayed, like I said, I lived with my grandmother, and there was a country store that you literally could go in. They never locked the doors. You could go in, get whatever you wanted, and you was on the honor system of you would write down what you had, you know, you had gotten, or you would just leave the money with a little note with your name. And one day I went with my uncle, and I wanted him to get me some candy, and he wouldn't get it. And so I stole it. I just stuck it in my pocket and I stole it. And yeah, so I did do it. And I can't remember how old I was. I may have been, I don't know, 6 or 7 years old when it happened. But yeah, so I have stolen candy before. Bad girl, bad, bad, bad. But yeah, it happened. I don't wonder why kids do that. I've been lucky so far and stuff that my son, he doesn't steal candy. He likes to take little things like pool. He likes to take the balls off of a pool table, stuff like that. He's not interested in stealing candy. So I'm always having to watch him, because things that if he sees it, it's just something different, he wants to take it. So I'm already breaking that habit with him, so he doesn't follow in my footsteps. Let me see, what's next? If you won $1 million, what would be the first thing you buy? The first thing that I would buy if I won $1 million would be, I would purchase my mom a new home, or I would have her a new home built. That would be the first thing that I would do. I would totally have the home that she's living in now knocked down, new house built, and I would furnish it and buy her a new car. So I know I said one thing, but those are the first things that I would buy. I would buy her a brand new car, and I would have her a new home built and fully furnished. So that was what I would do. And the last question is, will you ever stop YouTubing? And the answer to that is no. I love YouTubing, and I love watching YouTube, and I'm hoping that I get to a point where I can be more consistent with even actually making videos for YouTube. I enjoy doing this. I'm just trying to get to that comfort zone where, you know, I feel really comfortable about doing the videos, and I'm still getting there. But I love it. I really do. I feel like this is just an awesome way of connecting with other people. And you just never know when sometimes something that you're saying, it may be something that someone needs to hear at that moment. And you just never know. So I will never stop YouTubing. And the reason I say, I have met some fabulous people here on YouTube. Some awesome people. I have who I call my little sister, Candy731. Very special person. I love her. Of course, you all know my big sister AnitdnahS. Love her. Leah, you all may know her here at her channel Experience. Awesome person. Moet100. Mo, sweetheart. Love her. And of course, my new friend now, who is Tony Tone. Love him. I love, you know, these guys. And let me tell you, I am constantly conversating with these people pretty much on a daily basis. They are now a part of my life. I consider them family. You know, I just love these guys so much. So no, I will never stop YouTubing. And even if I never make another video, I will constantly be watching, and I will still be here on YouTube. So you guys, that is the end of the tag. And I hope you enjoyed it. Let's see. I really don't know who I'll tag, but the first person I'll tag is Candy731. And I'm going to have to think about who else I want to tag. Okay? So you guys, that's all I have for this video. And you know it. I'll see you in the next video. And as always, smooches.